Almost 60 years ago, President John F. Kennedy was assassinated during a visit to Texas. And now a new book from a former Secret Service agent who was right there when it happened hit store shelves today.
That agent, who lives here in Northeast Ohio, shines a new light on one of the most scrutinized investigations in U.S. history. News 5's Clay Lepard sits down with Paul Landis.
For 88-year-old Paul Landis,
this is the arrival at Love Field and when President Kennedy charged over to be in the crowd.
It took him a long time to open up about his years as a Secret Service agent. The agent, codenamed Debut for his young age.
All the agents at that time, code names began with a D.
First covered the Eisenhower grandchildren, then protected the Kennedy kids, and eventually...
She's very beautiful in this one.
...the First Lady. In fact, that's him right there.
That's the best job I ever had or did. It just so happened, with the time, I was fortunate to be there when I was, and I was unfortunate to be in Dallas when it was.
This longtime Shaker Heights resident is talking about that November day, 1963, when the President and First Lady traveled to Dallas.
Something is wrong here. Something is terribly wrong. President Kennedy has been assassinated. It's official now.
We have suffered a loss that cannot be weighed.
I was right there, right behind, 15, 20 feet, whatever, when his head exploded.
For much of what happened after, Agent Landis can be seen near the former First Lady. From LBJ being sworn in,
I was just peeking around the corner, really,
to the funeral for the former president. Here he is, in the background of that iconic moment with JFK Jr. In Landis's newly released book, his account differs from the official version of the day Kennedy was killed.
I had terrible nightmares after that assassination, and I had been looking at the president when the third shot hit him in the head, and just the vision of everything happening was a loop that just kept going over and over. And that was, even when we traveled, I just say I took that baggage with me wherever we went.
Investigators determined what's known as the magic bullet theory, that one shooter fired all the shots, and one bullet, this one, hit not just the president, but also the governor of Texas in multiple places. Investigators came to the conclusion because the bullet was found on a stretcher for the Texas governor, assuming it had exited his body. But Paul Landis never told his story, that he moved the bullet to a gurney after he found it lodged in the back of the limousine. He didn't want it to get lost.
Yeah, I didn't want that to disappear. It was an important piece of evidence. The unfortunate thing is that I think just with the stress and everything, I have tried to analyze why all the things. I don't have it. I can't really answer. You had to be there to know how bad and how stressful and the chaos that was going on.
He doesn't subscribe to the conspiracy theories out there, but admits he wishes he spoke up earlier about what he remembers from that day. Does this new information in your book, in your opinion, change the conclusion investigators made about how John F. Kennedy died?
I don't know if it'll change the conclusion. It's just another bit of information that they can take and go back and re-examine everything.
Agent Landis left the Secret Service not long after and retreated to a quieter life, away from it all.
It was still painful to think about it or talk about it, and that's why I never talked to anybody about the assassination for 45 years.
In Shaker Heights.
And my quiet life has kind of disappeared.
Clay Lepard, News 5.